I really shouldn't have been so hard on Derek Wells. I mean, I ripped into him so badly that Mac had to intervene.
Of course you should have been hard on Derek Wells, and Mac should have let you intervene.
No, he shouldn't have. This donor drive is personal to us, right?
Yeah.
But Derek Wells doesn't know Danny from Adam. It's business to him.
We're talking about a little boy's life compared to, what, 1 day of circulation?
It still did make it into the paper, albeit not the front page. But then again, how can we compete with, what is that? Oh, Kiki is not a Q. What does that even mean? What, so Franco's not her father?
Wait a minute, you didn't read it?
I was busy.
No, Franco is not Kiki's father.
Scandalous. But since I live in a glass house, I'm not one to throw stones. Okay, so I give. Who's the father?
You're never gonna guess this one. Silas Clay.
I wasn't aware that Dr. Clay and Ava Jerome know each other.
Yeah, intimately, apparently.
And so how long was he going to keep this secret?
Silas had no idea.
So he just found out like the rest of us from the paper?
Yeah, Ma, it was pretty intense.
Huh. The situations aren't exactly the same. Nonetheless, I can relate. How is Silas doing?
I don't know. When he read the article, he ran off to go find his daughter.
Hey, you know this is backwards, right?
Why?
Why? Because you're getting married tomorrow and you should be receiving gifts, not giving them.
I cannot thank you enough for getting tested.
Felicia and I want to do anything we can to help.
You know what? I saw Felicia while you were parking the car, and she's glowing. You too, by the way.
Oh, it's just my new moisturizer.
You seem more in love than ever.
It's true.
I'm happy for you.
Thanks.
So, are you ready?
Well, we crossed the final task off the list today. We got the marriage license. In fact, that's why we were late getting here. You know, I thought I'd avoid the long lines by getting to the courthouse early. It turns out a lot of people had the same idea. I'm gonna go get in line with Felicia. Fingers crossed.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank me when I'm a match.
Wouldn't there be something someone like Mac? I mean, that would be a long shot. I mean, friends, family, strangers, everyone is a long shot at this point.
Hey.
What?
Listen to me. You need to stay positive. I know you're tired of
Mom,
me
you
saying
have
that
read the
over and
stats,
over
right?
again, but yes,
The best chance I had was a family member.
Have.
The best chance we have is a family member. And Mom, we're out.
Listen to me. I have faith. Enough for both of us. Family member or not, there's going to be someone in this hospital that will be a match for Danny.
I wanted to show my support. I felt bad about having to bump the drive from the front page.
Having to? That's kind of a stretch, don't you think?
We've done our best to get the word out in spite of the recent change.
Every person who turns out to donate, Mom, is another chance for my son.
Well, actually, that's why I'm here. I kind of wanted to do my part, get swabbed.
Are you serious?
Really?
Yeah, well, I figured it's the least I can do, all things considered. Hey, you never know. You never know where a match might come from.
This is an interesting destination for a honeymoon.
Yeah. Maxie just had Dante and Lulu's baby.
Wow, the baby came early.
Is everyone all right?
It was a little tense at first, but everything's fine now.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
So you're married and grandparents on the same day. That's...
Well, technically, we're not the grandparents.
But we're proud just the same.
Have you been able to see Maxie yet?
No, but she should be out any minute.
How's the little guy doing?
He's doing better than me, that's for sure. He's tough.
He's going to come through with flying colors.
Once we get a bone marrow donor.
Which could be as early as tonight. We're waiting for the results for some more from the donor drive.
I know all too well about the importance of expanding donor roles. If there's anything we
You
can
have done
do-
plenty already just by getting tested. Thank you.
Like the rest of Port Charles.
It has been incredible, really. I mean, how many people came to show their support for Danny? Even people that you wouldn't expect to bother, like that Derek Wells character.
Derek Wells. Is he with the paper?
He owns it.
Along with a host of other enterprises. He had originally agreed to put Danny's story on the
Yeah,
front
he did,
page,
but a more important story took precedence.
obviously he's not her favorite person.
Not
Yeah,
today.
but he agreed to be tested as a potential match.
Yeah, it was his idea. I may have guilted him into it slightly.
Well, guilted or not, it sounds like there's a heart in there somewhere.
And maybe some useful bone marrow, too.
Well, that would be amazing. But he's a long shot, just like everyone else.
Anyone who isn't a relative.
Wish we'd hear something about Maxie.
Hey, I'm sure stitching her up takes time.
I know, but so much time. I think we need to talk to somebody.
Okay, let's go get some answers. Listen, keep us posted about the donor drive.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, we'll be thinking about you. Wish you luck with the donor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mac and Felicia, can you give Maxie a big hug for me, please?
You got it.
Thank you. Ellie, do you have any word on the last round of DNA testing?
I should really let the doctor deliver that
Ellie,
news.
please, we really need an answer.
Yes.
Yes.
There's a match.
Oh. Can you believe it?
I think I can.
Oh, good news, I hope.
We found a donor match.
What? You're kidding me. That's amazing. Well, how soon can they schedule the transplant?
That depends on you.
You, yeah.
I don't follow. How does scheduling a surgery depend on me?
Because you're the match. This is amazing.
Good news, I hope.
It's the best. The donor drive was a success.
We have a bone marrow match for Danny.
What? You're kidding. That's amazing. Well, how soon can you get the transplant?
That depends on you.
I don't follow. Why would scheduling a surgery depend on me?
Because you're the match.
Me. I'm the match. Are you serious?
The lab tested all the volunteers, and you were the only one who came back as a match.
But I'm not related to Danny or any of you.
We know.
Yeah, right. But the doctors did tell us that anyone could be a match, and that's why we had everyone tested.
Yeah, but what are the odds of that?
1 in 50,000. That's what the doctors told us. Somehow it's you.
Julia.
I'm very sorry that I yelled at you the other day about you bumping the story off the front page.
Yeah. Does it seem opportunistic that I would like to apologize now that you're a match?
Please, I really felt terrible about having to bump the article. That's why I came to get tested.
Out of guilt or because it was a gesture?
Gesture? What do you mean gesture?
No. I'm just trying to find out if you're actually going to go through with this and let Dr. Clay take your bone marrow and give it to Danny.
Miss Davis, I never would have gotten tested if I weren't willing to donate.
It's a fairly difficult surgery.
I'm committed, no matter what it takes. I'm just still amazed that I'm a match.
Now there's a front page story for you. The man who ran a story about the donor drive, he has enough of the same DNA to save a little boy's life.
Well, okay, I'm just happy to help.
Thank you, Mr. Wells. I'm sorry, I barely know you.
Hey, no need to apologize. It's always flattering to be hugged by a beautiful woman.
Yeah, well, we're really grateful to you. Not that there's any guarantee, because we've been warned by the doctor that even if there is a match, that Danny's going to have to go through a long process, and you've just really improved the odds tremendously.
Yeah, we can't thank you enough. You're giving Danny a fighting chance.
Well, I just hope that my bone marrow works. Although, I probably should warn you, your son might grow up to love fast cars and single-barrel bourbon.
I really don't care what he grows up to love as long as I see him grow up. I didn't think this was gonna be an option until you.
Listen, how can I help this go as fast as possible?
Does Dr. Clay even know there's a donor?
I don't know. I should probably go and tell him, though. I cannot wait for you to meet him, Mr. Wells.
Hey, if your son's gonna be using my bone marrow, I think it's time that you start calling me Derek.
Okay, well, thank you, Derek.
It's incredible.
Yeah, I have you guys to thank.
Us?
Well, if you hadn't done this swabapalooza, we wouldn't have a donor for Danny.
I still can't believe that a complete stranger is a match. So who's our hero?
Hey, Ava, it's Julian. Yeah, I'm still here. No, I already checked out. I'm just waiting for the lab results. And once I'm cleared, I'll be able to save my grandson's life. Yeah, well, that's what he is, isn't he? Okay, listen, I've been thinking a lot about what you said, how I need to keep quiet. And there's no way in hell that I could walk into that room and not tell Sam that I'm her father.
Here he is, man of the hour, Mr. Derek Wells.
Hey, I thought I was the PI.
Oh, you don't have to worry. Your job's safe. My sleuthing skills are limited to Google and calling business associates.
Handsome.
You think?
You don't?
Come on, I don't care if he looks like Shrek, as long as he's a viable donor for Danny.
Derek Wells.
He's the new owner of the press in Crimson.
Wait, so then he's the guy who...
Yes, he was the guy who was supposed to put our story on the front page of the paper, but didn't, and he felt bad, so yeah.
Well, fortunately, he has a conscience because the only reason he agreed to be a donor is because he felt badly.
Are you sure he's not just another long-lost Quartermain?
I think we just got lucky. Plain and simple.
Really lucky. You know, as much as I was trying to hold out hope, it was pretty clear we were never going to find Sam's father.
Not when our only clue to go on was the name Julian.
Face it, Ava. Someday, somebody's bound to find out that I'm Julian Jerome.
So, when does Danny Boy get his transplant?
As soon as we get the okay from Silas, he's waiting on Derek's test results.
All right, listen, don't get too excited, though, because they said it's going to take hours.
Well, then it sounds like a trip to the gift shop is required. Magazines, candy?
You know what you can do for us? Go have fun, both of you. There's a music festival everyone's talking about. Go.
Well, but I don't want to leave you guys.
I'll call you. We'll call you as soon as we hear
please.
something.
Celebrate.
And take pictures. Go.
Yes. Speaking of pictures, then we can finally tell Danny that this stranger was able to save his life. Right?
Okay, fine. If it'll get you to shut up, I won't tell those people who I really am.
Derek Wells, he's quite the successful businessman. His associates seem to respect him.
Now, like I said, I didn't do a lot of digging, but from what I can tell, he likes to keep a low profile.
Oh, Mom, as long as this transplant goes through, that's all I care about.
Am I interrupting?
Mr. Wells.
Really? We're still doing this? I really think you need to start calling me Derek.
Yes, Derek, of course, Mom. I mean, at this point, he's practically family.
Yeah, Derek.
Derek, will you please meet my son, Danny? This is the little boy's life you're going to be saving.
Oh,
He's
well,
tired.
hello, Danny. He's a good-looking kid.
Yeah. Yes, actually, I think he is.
There's a lot of his mom in him.
Oh, actually, I think he looks a lot like his father.
No, you really haven't mentioned his father. Why is that?
He passed away last summer.
I'm sorry for you and your son.
Thank you.
I mean, growing up without a father is,
No, I know about it. It's pretty rough, but we're gonna be just fine, aren't we, Danny?
Do you mind if I,
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yes, say hi to Daniel.
Hi.
He's heavy. Watch out.
Hey, little man. How are you? He sure is sturdy.
Yes, I know. Sometimes I think he's stronger than I am.
Does he have any grandfathers in the picture?
No, just a couple of uncles.
You're mine, little man. Sorry, Here you go.
Thank you.
You know, there's something I should probably tell you.
Well, if you have something to tell us, we're all ears.
God, no, please don't tell me you've changed your mind.
What? Oh, no, I would never change my mind on something so important. I would...
All right, well, then what is it?
Look, I just wanted to say that, I just wanted to say that I hope that Dr. Clay gives me the green light. It would be an honor and a privilege to save your son's life.
Thank you so much. You have no idea how grateful I am. I wish there was some way that I could repay you.
Well, Danny, living a long, happy life would be enough.
Well, I am so sorry I jumped to conclusions. I'm a little anxious right now.
Yeah, well, me too, kiddo. Me too.
Hey, Mom, I want to go find Silas. Would you mind watching Danny for a little bit?
Oh, yeah, sure. Come here. Come here, sweet pea. Oh, it's a good boy.
Okay, I'll be back.
So, I'm sorry, I don't have a manual for small talk with my grandson's donor.
Oh, well, I'll lend you mine.
Excellent.
It's a cute kid.
Thank you.
What is that?
What?
Are you investigating me?
Attorney, I come by paranoia naturally.
So, you were investigating me.
No, not at all. I was just curious about the man who's giving my grandson his DNA.
I see. You, find anything you don't like in that file?
No. Besides, what would it matter, really? I mean, would it really matter if you were hiding any deep, dark secrets?
It might.
I'm intrigued. So what is your deep, dark secret?
Mom?
Sam.
Hey.
From Silas?
No, but his nurse did say that he was on his way. We should know any minute now if we are all clear.